Fracking stock companies making oil industry history. The revolutionary super drilling technique for reaching oil and gas deposits has fracking stock companies forever changing how we view the global energy economy. Fracking, or horizontal drilling, that fractures underground rock, is releasing the previously unattainable supplies of energy resources at record pace. Thanks to fracking, U.S. oil investing is once again both predictable and profitable. Investing in fracking companies is obviously attracting experienced investors, but without the proper research and knowledge on which stocks are the most promising, they're being left to fend for themselves. Now, Absolute Wealth and its Independent Wealth Alliance membership program are answering the demand for expert advice by publishing Sideways Oil: How Super Drilling is Reestablishing the U.S. as an Oil Power and How You Can Profit. The informational special report provides investors with the information only energy industry analysts and oil insiders can contribute. It helps investors find the companies primed for continuous, stable, high-yield income, which will result in profitable returns. Oil and natural gas fracking is becoming a major part of the history of the energy sector, much like traditional drilling did generations ago. In fact, today has significant importance in the timeline of oil drilling, and remembering the past can make the future that much more promising. March 29th marks the birthday of the father of the petroleum industry, Edwin L. Drake. In 1859, Drake drilled America's first commercial oil well outside Titusville, Pennsylvania. This article from the American Oil and Gas Historical Society uses various sources to detail Drake's innovation and recognize his importance to the modern world. William Bryce, Ph.D., and author of Myth, Legend, Reality, Edwin Laurentine Drake and the Early Oil Industry, wrote that Drake is known as the father of the petroleum industry because the technology he devised revolutionized how crude oil was produced and launched the large-scale petroleum industry. Even though the use of petroleum dates back to the first human civilizations, the events of that Saturday afternoon along the banks of Oil Creek near Titusville, Pennsylvania, provided the spark that propelled the petroleum industry toward the future. The success seen by early American oil drillers benefited the Industrial Revolution, providing fuel to run factories, heat homes, and modernize society in an accelerated way. It's not that far removed from the same situation America is experiencing now with fracking production. The original tools Drake used to drill his monumental well can be found at the Drake Well Museum, where visitors can view a replica of the famous derrick and 1859 engine house. The Drake Well marked the beginning of oil's production. Now, more than 150 years later, fracking marks its future. Studies, especially those from the U.S. Energy Information Administration, prove that the availability of shale gas should enable the U.S. to consume gas predominantly supplied from within its borders. Production should last for years and eventually outpace consumption, leading to valuable reserves. The investment timing couldn't be more favorable. As natural gas prices fall, production is poised to explode and companies are establishing their fracking wells to cement their position for growth and profit. There are a number of ways to capitalize on this amazing trend, and Sideways Oil gives crucial advice in devising an investment plan to tap into fracking's 2012 boom. With all the success seen around the fracking sector, companies and their respective stocks are ripe for the picking. Fracking has the potential to speed up recovery of the overall American economy, making it the most aspect of the American energy industry since the stock market crash in 2008, otherwise known as the Black Week. Investments made with the assistance of Absolute Wealth's special report are guaranteed to see more success than with any other source of information. The all-inclusive guide presents investors with the strategies and game plans for making the smartest money-making decisions possible. To gain access to the expert advice, find a copy of Sideways Oil at www.absolutewealth.com/reports/sideways-oil.